Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So today we are going to be talking about FOMO, fear of missing out. And what spurred this on was the other day I woke up to a text message from my buddy. He had been waiting in line at Target, got in, and he was able to pull out one full sealed case of Hot Wheels assortments, M case, as well as sealed cases of Carculture's Exotic Envies 2. Both were duds, but still just him having that opportunity, man, like it really got me pumping, like, man, I gotta get out there and get some of this too. But unfortunately, coming off of vacation, work has been pretty hectic, so hunting has really just been a B priority for me at the moment. Later on in that day, another buddy had posted up a picture of his find, so he was able to pretty much do the same thing at his targets, except that he actually found the Exotic Envy Chase, the Lamborghini. So needless to say, you guys know what I was gonna do as soon as work was over. I had to go to the store anyways, had to go get school supplies for my kids, so we hopped to Target. I mean, you're talking 6 p.m. at night on a Monday, guys. I knew for sure that I wasn't gonna find anything, but doesn't stop me. I still go to the pegs, check everything out, and this is what I found. That's right, nothing but picked off M case assortment. You got remnants of the latest release of the Hot Wheel 2-packs. Would have been nice to get the Nissan Z Proto with the JH2 Fairlady Z 2-pack. No Carculture, big shocker, I know, but pretty sure if my buddy's Target got the Exotic Envy 2 Carculture set, this Target probably got it as well, but I'm sure it got picked off throughout the day. But I didn't go home empty, guys. I was able to find a couple of things that honestly I didn't even know I needed. So this 9-pack, first and foremost, I did not realize that there was going to be another 370Z exclusive multi-pack. Also needed that McLaren P1. You guys know I'm a fan of that casting. This Nissan Skyline R30 in the blue multicolor exclusive. Needed another one of those, and wouldn't hurt to have a second of the red Toyota Celica, the 2022 multi-pack exclusive. And I didn't realize this until I got home, but this Pass and Gasser is also an exclusive in blue. And then as far as the main lines goes, I have not yet found this Nissan Z Proto in the white, so I was glad to pick that one up. And then also the 71 Lamborghini Miura SV. Happy to have that. I know it's not the Super. MKs, the Super would have been the Mustang SVO, but I never saw any of the L case either, so glad to get that Miura, at least in a base version, in preparation that I will get the Super eventually. So dealing with FOMO, guys, first and foremost, you just got to be happy with what you got, right? So in this scenario, I really do feel like this 9-pack was a decent consolation prize. I mean, I know it was $10 for 9 cars, and a good majority of the cars are fantasy. But let's break this box open. We'll take a better look at some of these exclusives, and I'll go through how else I deal with FOMO. So as I was saying, this 9-pack really wasn't that bad. Again, $10 price point, but if you look at the 5 multi-pack exclusive cars out of there, you got the McLaren P1 in this burgundy color here. I needed that one. You guys know I'm a fan of the McLaren P1. What I used to do, right, is I used to buy up a bunch of the Cars and Donuts release, and I used to just drill out, take the metal base and the rail riders off, and then put it on all the McLaren recolors as they come out. Unfortunately, those Cars and Donut P1s are growing in value. They're roughly $15 to $20 a piece now. So not very cost effective to do that swap anymore, but nonetheless I still like to collect as many of the P1 releases as they do have. The Pass and Gasser, not really my cup of tea, but just neat that it is a multi-pack exclusive. It actually doesn't look too bad. Kind of like how they have the skinnies up in the front, the big meaty tires in the back. And then this one, I have been searching for a good multi-pack exclusive just to pick up this one, but really do like this Sea Breeze Blue R30. I don't know if this was ever a factory color. My guess is probably not, but really need to have it in this color, and for some reason it's just really captivating. Don't need to say too much about the Celica. I feel like I've talked about that in the last 2 or 3 videos, but this one, guys, I did not realize that they were going to be putting out another 370Z, and I always question what's going to happen with this cast, because again, we do have the Nissan Proto Z out already, the 400Z. This is essentially the outgoing Z model in real life, so who knows what the future of this car is. I could see them completely retiring it, or maybe it's gonna live the rest of its life as a multi-pack exclusive, because that seems to be the only place you're seeing this car release at the moment. Quickly looking on eBay, it does look like there's gonna be a blue variation of this car coming out as well too, so definitely keep an eye out for that one. But as far as value goes, guys, all of these multi-pack exclusives are around $2 to $3, minus the 370Z, I think, just because it's so new. It's selling right now for about $5, but my guess is it'll come back down to that $2 to $3 price range. So all in all, I mean, you figure this is about $12 worth of cars right here, which again, the multi-pack was $10, so you definitely get your value back from these 5 cars. So again, being happy with what you have or what you can find. Another visual cue that I always keep for myself is that within my own collection room, I always keep all my cars plastered up on the wall so I can see everything that I got. So even on the rainy days, guys, when you can't seem to find anything out there, you can at least be content and have that visual reminder of all the cool cars that you have found or have acquired in the past. The next thing, guys, I will say is that when you go to the store and you strike out, don't blame anybody about it, right? So I see this, it's kind of a common thing where collectors go to the store, they can't find the cars, and immediately they're blaming all the other collectors for taking everything, or I don't know, for some reason the word scalper always comes up, like darn scalpers gotta buy everything, right? And how do we know that it was scalpers that were there buying everything up? Like, for instance, my buddies, they've been waiting at the door at 8 o'clock. They're full-blown collectors. They really don't sell anything at all, and you know, they go in, they buy all the cars, all the new releases. I honestly think that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's all fair, right? So that's one of the big things, right? Is don't blame anybody else. It's nobody's fault. Today they found it, the next day you'll have your chance. And the last thing you should always keep in the back of your mind, guys, is that this isn't your only opportunity. And the example that I'll bring up is the car that was at the beginning of this video, the cool combi that you guys saw that I pulled from a sealed case from 2015 just a couple of weeks ago. Again, if you didn't watch that video, go over there and check it out. But pretty unreal situation. I found a Facebook seller selling 2 sealed cases of Hot Wheels 72 count assortment from 2015. Opened it up, and what do you know, there was a cool combi super in there, probably the last cool combi super to be pulled out of a sealed Hot Wheel case. So again, just proof that even 7 years later, you'll have an opportunity to get the cars that you want if you're truly in pursuit of them. The thing is, you just got to stay persistent and be vigilant, and I'm sure if you really want it, you can find it later. So when it comes to the exotic NV2 chase car, the MK Super Treasure Hunts, one of the other hot items right now is the Walmart exclusive premium mainline Honda Civic 5 set. That one's been tough to find. I honestly don't even know if my area has received those yet, but I feel like everybody's finding them by the cases, right? So again, I'm not sweating it, guys. I am taking my time doing what I need to do, and if I get out there and find some of this stuff, great. If not, no big deal. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll wait 7 years, for someone to be selling a sealed box, and I'll just pick it off of Facebook Marketplace, right guys? So that's what I got for you guys. Let me know how you guys deal with FOMO. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.